Hello, my name's Andrew with Hoffman Lawn Fertilization. Today I'm going to give you a quick run through on string trimmer patterns. So this is some very basic knowledge on how to do high production, high volume string trimming on a residential property. This right here is one of the most basic ones that you'll kind of encounter. So oftentimes when you release a guy onto a property that it's his first time, first week, maybe he's got basic knowledge of how it works, he'll grab that string trimmer and will run randomly around the property and continue to miss little details. So by running this pattern, it'll be sure that you get it, get every little piece of section that's supposed to be string trimmed every single time, and without fail, it usually tends to work. So the way that you'll always want to start is, if this is the house that we're mowing, you're going to want to start on the left side on the park strip where the street gutter is, right? So we're going to do a pattern that takes us around this entire property the most efficient way without missing anything. I'm going to fire this up and just do a quick run through on it. All right, so as you notice, I went around this park strip right here. Always going to start left side of the property on the park strip in the gutter. You'll notice as I'm walking along with my string trimmer, if I'm not walking in the obstacle, let's think of the street as the obstacle that I'm string trimming around, I would always keep said obstacle on my right side. So you'll walk down the park strip this direction. The reason you end up doing that is your string trimmer head actually spins in a counterclockwise direction, which will then throw all the clippings back into the grass. So as I go down this park strip here, once I come to an obstacle, instead of continuing, I just go ahead and work around it as it comes to me. So if I'm going on my outside perimeter pass, I see a tree ring, take care of it right then. Don't wait till later to come back to it. It's a simple situation where you might just forget, and that's what we're trying to avoid in this production string trimming video. All right, so we just got finished with the park strip here. Now that's going to lead us to jump across the sidewalk onto the main lawn. And again, I'm going to traverse down this sidewalk here while I'll keep the obstacle, the sidewalk, which is what I'm string trimming around, on my right side. The string trimmer continues to throw grass clippings back into the lawn. So I'm going to take this pattern all the way back, and it'll lead me across every single obstacle. If I do come across something that draws me off my main line, let's say it's this valve box cover right here, I'll take care of it as I come to it. Okay. All right, so you'll notice as I came down the sidewalk, up the driveway, I got to this nice little tight little area right here. So in reference with a string trimmer, kind of the backbone of the mowing crew, a mower, it wouldn't make sense for it to drive in and hit this little spot. So as you're going along your perimeter pass with your string trimmer, this section right here, what you'll want to do is just string trim all the way out so the mower doesn't even need to come into this section, and then you'll continue on your path. All right, so as we've been coming around our perimeter here, you'll notice that we came up upon a generator. We've got some valve boxes, gas line, electrical units with wires coming off of it. So more often than not, what we do in our company is we try and discourage guys from string trimming around this type of stuff. Oftentimes there's exposed wires, things that can be dented, damaged. What we'll often do is just treat that with Roundup with permission by the client, or we'll encourage the client to put some type of rock or some type of protection around there so we don't have to string trim it on a weekly basis. If there is a situation where there's grass growing up through the wires, don't string trim around it, just stop and pull that with your hand. It's not worth the risk of causing damage. So as you notice, I lightly touched up around this, didn't get too close to where I risk actually touching it, and then I'm going to continue back on my path. Let's do that now. We've continued doing our perimeter pass around the house, and we've gotten to the section where we're on the, if you're looking at it from the street, it'd be the right side, which will then take us back out front. Well, what you'll oftentimes encounter is there'll be different obstacles. Maybe it's a tree ring, maybe it's an electrical box in the back left-hand corner. So before you go back into the front yard, you might as well take care of these obstacles now. Sometimes, if this tree wasn't existing and it was just that one electrical box, once I got to that corner, I would break off my regular perimeter pass. Go knock that out, get back on your continuous line, and head out front. But again, got to this corner because I have two obstacles. I'll wait till I get to this corner before I break off and go hit those and then continue back on my way. So there's a bit of a contradiction, right? So on electrical units and things of that nature around the house, oftentimes you do not want to string trim around that. But usually utilities like this, they're built with plastics and metals that can withstand maintenance from a string trimmer. Also, wires are generally going to be concealed a lot better. So around things like this, we can string trim. It's connected to the house. Generally, it's not protected as well. So I've got my two obstacles. I'm ready to continue back up front.